We are making brioche today. What I'm gonna add into the bowl is 300 grams of cold milk, 200 grams of my starter. I didn't have active starter, so I use my 1 week old discard. Actually, it's starter that been sit into the fridge for 1 week, so I always use that. Okay, I'm gonna use every single bit of it because I don't want to waste it. So there is a starter and milk. So I'm adding some sugar, about 300 grams of sugar, 30 grams of sugar. Then I have some 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna mix them together with spatula first, so they kind of incorporate to the dough very easily and evenly. Okay, now I'm gonna add 1 kilogram of my Thai bread flour. This is unbleached. So we're gonna use 1 kilogram of my bread flour into the bowl. Let's see, this one can handle it or not. If not, I'm in the trouble again. Okay, then we bring it up. We go cover because we don't want the bread flour to be spread out during mixing. So we go gently first. I go very gently, and then when they mix together well, and then I go a little bit high speed. Now I go to number 2. I'm gonna mix the dough until the dough is kind of have past the window pane taste, so it's gonna take quite a while. I'm gonna stop video for now and I'll come back later. The dough starting to be difficult. I'm gonna stop it now. I'm gonna add some butter. I melted the butter And okay, we're gonna cut the dough a little bit because it's difficult to mix. Now I'm gonna add my salt into the pour over. The reason I add the salt later, as you know, I don't want my salt to get direct to the starter. So this one is everything in there already, so the salt can coming in. So after I mix for a while, I'm gonna let the machine doing the work. So it make my life a little bit easier for enriched dough with this bad boy. So I'm gonna stop the machine now. Let's see the dough. Well, everything still mixing. If I can go a little bit longer, that will be help me a lot. Okay. So after we knead, we're gonna stop the machine and see what it look like. Okay. You don't need this bad boy now. Just gonna move it out. So what we have here is my dough. Stick into the hook like that. Oops. It not pass window pane test yet because this is my first time using this machine to make the dough like this. I don't want to break it again like my first time using it. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna knead them with my hand to help. Oh, really nice. This is gonna be very yummy bread, I can tell. So after knead, when they come together, I'm gonna proof it another 15 minutes and then I'm gonna knead it again because still don't have window pane test. After rest the dough for 15 minutes, I need to knead them again. This enriched dough need a lot of attention. The dough need to pass window pane test, so I have to work hard on this dough. So I need to knead with the machine and also knead with my hand. Here we go, we try again. Let's see whether this time I have passed window pane test. Nope. Still need to wait another round. And before I raise the dough, I need to make into round ball and put in the bucket. This after 15 minutes again. Let's see how my dough look like. So before I test window pane test, I knead my dough again. So this way is the only way trying to develop the gluten, because we're gonna have a lot of things stuff into this dough. So we have to make sure this dough is strong enough. The gluten is strong enough to holding the. Here we go. We try another round. Let's see this time. It look a little bit better. So I pass the window pane test. Now again, I need to form the big bowl, and this time I'm gonna rest the dough about 2 hours before I roll it out and put yummy stuff inside and then bake it. See you in 2 hours. Now after 2 hours, I need to roll out the dough. This time I'm gonna make chocolate stuff. So what I need to do is I cut the dough into 4 equal parts, and then this is the quarter part of my dough. I trying to roll it out into square shape. No, not square, rectangle shape as much as I can. It's very, very nice, soft dough, so it's easy to roll it out. It takes me quite some time to make sure that each part is equal size, and the layer is also equal as well. So stay tuned. I'm gonna come back with the square shape very soon. Now after I roll the dough into rectangular shape, then I need to put the stuff inside and roll it out. This time I use chocolate sauce. The chocolate sauce, actually I have some chocolate, melted chocolate, some butter, some icing sugar, some egg, and then I add some milk powder as well. So everything needs to be steamed into the make it melt together. I will have another video to show you how I make this sauce. But if you in the hurry, you can use every kind of chocolate sauce that you have. For example, you can use Nutella, you can use peanut butter, you can use anything you want. So after I spread all the yummy chocolate sauce into the dough, I'm gonna roll it up. I just gonna roll it this time. You know why I'm not cutting it? Because the yummy chocolate sauce is very, very heavy and it tries to leak out all the time. So if I cut the dough, I'm sure it's gonna be leak and all yummy sauce gonna be all over. So I just making 2 strips and then cross over each other like that. This way is the only way to keep yummy chocolate sauce inside the dough and make yummy, yummy bread. So after I cross them together to make a nice long strip like that, I'm gonna put into the mold that I have. This mold, you can bake it in, you can cut it after you baking it. It's just one time paper mold that you can use. You can have the pan that you have. If you have the pan like this shape, they call pan, you can use as well. Or you can, just use into your normal pan, also can as well. So then I'm gonna put this dough to proof another 2 hours to make sure my dough is rise up maximum. Before I bake, I just gonna brush the egg wash and I bake it. Now this is after I bake it. It look nice. I cut it out, and this is how my chocolate sauce stay into inside my dough, and the dough rising perfectly. It makes very delicious chocolate brioche roll. Enjoy.